Hey, this is Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are Happy Healthy
Vegan.
So today we're doing a little follow-up video on a video we recently released about failing on a vegan diet. Towards the end of the video we mentioned an infamous story that I think we've brought up before, and we've always meant to tell the full story, and I guess now is finally the time. So back in 2011, Ryan had been fully committed to a vegan diet for about a year, and as far as raw vegan, I remember I started trying to do some raw vegan recipes off the internet maybe a few years before, but I wasn't very good at it. I didn't know what I was doing. But in late 2011, we started hanging out with like some of the cool kids here in Long Beach that were like really talented at making raw food, and you know, they were like selling it, and you know, I just started to get like more and more interested in like this whole raw food thing, and Ryan started getting interested in superfoods, and so we started reading some of the books that were like really popular at that time.
Our cool kid friends got us into all this stuff here, which I still own. I don't know what to do with them. Gabriel Cousins, Spiritual Nutrition, and these guys are all into David Wolf too, superfoods.
Yes. Yeah, you know, there was some other stuff too. So that was the kind of books that Ryan was reading back then. And so like I started trying to make some of the recipes, and so I got that, I think he's got it down here. I got the book from one of the most infamous raw restaurants in Santa Monica, Rawvolution. This was like my Bible. I have like bookmarks. I learned how to make pretty much everything in here. And so yeah, this is the kind of food we're eating. By the way, we were looking through this and found some interesting receipts. Yeah, here's like where he bought the David Wolf book in December 13th, 2011. And a receipt. Oh man, talk about superfoods.
Also in December of 2011, we spent how much? $60?
$65 on Shilajit.
Shilajit.
8 ounces of Shilajit.
This is 8 ounces. This thing costs $65?
Oh,
holy
crazy.
crud. This is insane. Like, Shilajit is one of these superfoods, which, as I will talk about here, it doesn't really do anything for you. It didn't make me healthier. It's not a substitute for food, but you know, how many bananas could I buy for $65? Yeah,
we used to put that stuff in water, or I'd mix it into all different kinds of sauces and foods, and it's crazy. I also see that we spent $18 on some Gone Nuts, like 3 packages of nut mixes.
Spent like $80 odd and buying a bunch of
Yeah, so we got fully sucked into the rabbit hole.
Here's some expensive chlorella.
I think this is
tablets.
like $40 for chlorella tablets.
Yeah, some mesquite powder.
Yeah, well, this is funny though because it has Dave Wolf's face on it.
Yeah, extra special funny there.
Oh, here we go.
We're getting
super woo-woo.
Getting like, what's this stuff? Like
this
some reishi drops. And what's this brain on stuff here?
That's a blue algae. It was like supposed to like help with depression. Like 2011 was a dark time, y'all.
So basically, superfoods, guys. Super expensive.
Super expensive. We got sucked into like all of these like trendy superfoods. I'll show you guys. I found 2 pictures of our pantry back then, and there's like, it's just all nuts and seeds and powders and butters and
no food.
Well, there's some limes and oranges in there and lemons, but
can't live off that.
I mean, it's very unfair of you to say that nuts and seeds are not food.
Well, meaning
it's food.
Meaning that
you're saying there's no carbs.
Here's what I'm saying: it's no stuff that you could really live a sustainable vegan diet off of. I mean, come on, how long could you live off nuts and limes? I started noticing after a month or 2 of this diet, I didn't have a lot of energy. We'll show some pictures of us in January at the music trade show, and you can see I just really look hungry. All we're doing is eating little bits of well, you made some little raw snacks, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I spent a lot of time and money and energy making, like, I made these like little tiny burgers made out of dehydrated beets and celery and spices and stuff, and then with onion bread that's made out of like seeds and onions and olive oil and namashoyu and crap, and then I had made some like like fermented nut cheese. So it's like that, basically, a sandwich of all these weird nuts together.
And once that was gone, I remember eating like bee pollen.
Yeah, the boys had turned you on to bee pollen as like an energy source. And I ate some of it too, and I got like all these mouth sores. It was horrible.
Bee pollen's not going to fill you up. How stupid was I back then? So yeah, we're just running around undercarbed. And finally, one time when I went to we'll get to the infamous story now.
Infamous story.
I went to the gym, both of us. I went to my usual spot, the basketball court. You went on a treadmill.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even playing a game. Fortunately, there was no one there. It was
you're just shooting?
It was at noon. I was just shooting around, shooting free throws, just trying to get warmed up. And I noticed after like 15, 20 minutes, instead of feeling warmed up and ready to want to play a game, I wanted to pass out on the floor. I'm going, what the hell? I'm eating the best food in the world, all these superfoods. I should be buzzing with energy. But no, it finally had worn me down, not getting enough calories, not enough carbs. And I was going to go out to tell you, babe, I'm not feeling it today. I don't know what's wrong with me, but you...
I remember I was on an elliptical machine going like, oh God, I don't want to be here. And so when he came up, I was like, yes, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think we went across the street to Trader Joe's and bought some bananas right away.
I feel like I remember drinking some carrot juice. But,
some kind of...
But you didn't tell them what the thing was that we ate right before going to the gym.
Yeah.
I found the recipe.
Yeah, we're gonna put that up there for you guys, because for like, I don't know, maybe a month or two, I've been having this smoothie every morning. It kind of changed around depending on what ingredients I had, but we'll show you. There's really no, except for a little bit of date paste, there's no carbs. It's a bunch of fat and fat and fat and fat added together.
Yeah, I actually found a picture of you drinking it like on like Christmas or New Year's or something like that. So here was the shake though. 2 cups of almond milk, a dash of coconut water, a third a cup of cashews, 2 tablespoons date paste,
Ooh.
a half a tablespoon cacao butter, a tablespoon coconut butter, 2 tablespoons cacao powder, 2 tablespoons hemp powder, a tablespoon mesquite, a small tablespoon maca, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a tablespoon of buckwheat honey. Because I guess we became vegans after hanging out with folks who thought that bees weren't really harmed in the making of honey. So
no wonder why we both bonked at the gym after
just a bunch of fat.
Eating that, and I knew something was wrong with this superfood diet. It was not super good at all. So I don't know what possessed me, but I had this magical, or I should say life transforming moment. I went to Google and I typed in David Wolf fat.
I wonder why.
I don't know, but up came this video with this crazy guy, Durian Ryder, discussing for like maybe 20 odd minutes why David Wolf, who eats, who's a self-proclaimed nutritional expert, eats the healthiest food in the world, why is he himself out of shape and overweight? And then something just clicked when I watched that video, and that's got us on this high-carb vegan path, a whole food, high-carb vegan, and that set us on the path that we've been on ever since, and that's been working for us. No more bonking at the gym. Saved by high carbs.
Yeah, we spent way too much money on superfoods, and I'll never do that again.
No.
But it was an interesting experience, I guess.
We failed and we learned, and here we are now, 3+ years, I guess, as high-carb vegans, and no looking back.
I hope that you guys got something interesting out of that. If you have similar stories, we'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Like the video if you're into it. Of course, you can always dislike it if you're still really behind high-fat, raw vegan,
Yeah, if you're into David
Wolf. If it works
Wolf.
for you, great. Didn't work for us. Stay subscribed if you'd like to hear some more vegan stories from Ryan and I here in Happy Healthy Vegan. And until next time, we recommend keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.
To be different, you must make your choices bold. 'Cause in this world it seems a future's bought and sold. When you find something good, you must grab a hold. Am I foolish to believe this is real? Can I trust the way I feel?
Saying like, I don't really have enough energy to like go to the gym and stuff. Like I need something special. It's like, okay, we need like a lot of superfoods.
Yeah, because superfoods are the best foods in the world. So these people say they give you all this energy and health and vitality. So if you're eating just olive oil and kale, you're gonna fail. Kind of rhymes, huh?